Are the Seattle Seahawks or Los Angeles Rams one of the best teams in the NFL right now? Is Matt Stafford or Sam Darnold an MVP candidate right now? Is Jackson Smith-Njigba or Puka Nacua one of the best receivers in the NFL right now? Both of these teams are 7-2 and on an absolute collision course. They are absolutely crushing their opponents. Both of them had huge wins on Sunday. The Seahawks blew out the Arizona Cardinals, and the Los Angeles Rams handled the San Francisco 49ers. We have never done this on this channel before, but we're going to take a look at both games and some of the incredible plays they made right here, right now in this video. Enough about what I'm saying. We let the film tell us what we're seeing on this channel, so let's get right into it. We're going to start here in Seattle, where Sam Darnold and Clint Kubiak are flexing their offensive prowess with the sail route. Number 22, you see his route in green there. That's newly acquired receiver Rashid Shaheed, brought over from the New Orleans Saints, and he presents an immediate threat to the defense. The safety, Budda Baker, sits on that route, allowing Jackson Smith-Njigba to get deep behind him. And check out JSN. He gives the defender just a nod to the outside, and just that is enough to slow Garrett Williams down by a step to allow JSN to get deep on the play. Is there anybody better receiving the football in the NFL right now? You guys tell me. That was a quick strike. Seattle scoring less than 4 minutes in the game, and check out this throw on the run by Sam Darnold. Very impressive. Immediately after that shot, the Arizona Cardinals take possession. They run 2 plays and then disaster strikes. Sack, fumble, DeMarcus Lawrence picks it up, and the Seahawks score a touchdown on defense. Oh my goodness. When you start scoring on defense, that is one of the things that might make your defense elite. And what makes the Seattle defense elite is they have the players to get it done. They have a safety, Nick Emanwari. He is just a rookie. We evaluated him in the offseason on our Patreon page, but he is playing like a seasoned veteran here. Well, Bam Knight picks him up in pass protection, but Tyrese Knight comes on the delayed blitz and gets home to Jacoby Brissett, knocks the football out, and DeMarcus Lawrence is right there. Great hands, brings it all the way back, and yeah, this game has just started, and the Seahawks are already up 14-0. Meanwhile, down in Levi Stadium, the Los Angeles Rams also come out of the gate red hot, scoring just over 4 minutes into the game. Facing a depleted San Francisco defensive line, Sean McVay knew that his offensive line would have an advantage in this game, and here they flex their muscles by simply putting a hat on a hat, clearing the way for Kyren Williams. Williams isn't even into the end zone yet, but Matt Stafford is already celebrating. The Los Angeles defense would force a 3-and-out, and the Rams would march right down the field again. With that depleted defensive line, Robert Saleh calls a blitz, but they had no answers for the LA Rams. They are all over this. They call the screen pass at the perfect time. And it's who else? Puka Nacua that gets in the end zone for the Rams. Jackson Smith-Njigba, Puka Nacua absolutely tearing it up in the NFL this year. This is spectacular to watch. The blistering pace would continue back in the Pacific Northwest with the Seattle Seahawks threatening again, and they have a great 1-2 punch of Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. But last year, they also made a shrewd addition after the draft, signing undrafted running back George Holani. I've got him in my Dynasty League, and I am really happy to see this. The coaches are giving him some carries. That Seattle rushing attack is multi-dimensional, and he adds another element to that game. Now, this play is designed to go to the outside, and here Abraham Lucas has the difficult task of blocking the tremendously talented Josh Sweat. But here he uses Sweat's talents against him. He allows him to go to the inside and then immediately pins him, allowing George Holani to get to the edge. And real quick, before I roll the tape forward here, I do want to mention that not only is Seattle very talented, they are young. They've got another great rookie on their roster, Elijah Arroyo. We also evaluated him in the offseason, and he throws a nice block here. Holani just runs over the corner and takes this thing into the end zone, and yeah, it is 21-0 in the first quarter. My goodness. Well, folks, we're not just making this video for no reason. Would you believe it if I told you just 2 plays after this, disaster would strike for Arizona again? Another sack, another fumble. DeMarcus Lawrence picks it up again and again takes it all the way back for another defensive score. Wow, what in the world is going on here? Well, let's take a look. Well, once again, in addition to their 4-man rush, the Seahawks send Tyrese Knight on the blitz. And this time, the running back is unable to pick him up in pass protection. DeMarcado this time with the pass pro in the backfield. Tyrese Knight gets the sack, the fumble, and once again, DeMarcus Lawrence scoops and scores for the Seattle Seahawks. Oh my goodness, this defense is unbelievable. Well, what if I told you that right at the same time, the Los Angeles Rams also made a great defensive play of their own? Catch, fumble, and the Rams are flying all over the field. Down 14-0 in the first quarter, the 49ers were trying to get something going on offense when Nate Landman comes over and punches this football out, giving the football back to Los Angeles. And the Rams would capitalize. They would score off the turnover. Matt Stafford holds this football out, getting the defense to bite on the run fake. Or do they? San Francisco handles this pretty well, but Matt Stafford hangs in there, sticks with the play, and maybe the Niners think he's going to run. Davis Allen comes open, and Stafford just tosses it casually to him, and again, the Rams are celebrating early and often. Both teams would continue to pour it on in the first half. Back in Seattle, the defensive tackles just get blown up at the line of scrimmage, opening up the hole for Zach Charbonnet. The linebackers for the Cardinals are impotent, for lack of a better word, on this play, and the safety comes up and tries to upend Charbonnet, but he leans forward and gets the touchdown. If you're keeping track, the Seahawks are up 35-0 just 7 minutes into the second quarter. The Los Angeles Rams, meanwhile, also would continue to score virtually at will, this time relying on Matthew Stafford, who threw 4 touchdown passes again in this game. It sure helps to have great receivers on your roster, and here Devontae Adams runs a great route with great footwork. He takes 1 step to the inside, and watch the defender closely also take a single step in that direction, and that is all it takes. Well, there you have it, folks. A totally and completely dominant performance from both teams on Sunday. This is going to be an incredible matchup in Los Angeles between the Seahawks and the Rams coming up here. Matt Stafford and Sam Darnold both in the top 10 in passing yards. Matt Stafford leads the league in passing touchdowns, very similar to Jackson Smith-Njigba and Puka Nacua, both in the top 10 in receptions. JSN leading the league in receiving yards. He's on a pace to go over 2,000. Yes, that would be an all-time NFL record. Wow, and I'll tell you what, these defenses aren't bad either. Both these teams forced multiple turnovers. on Sunday against their respective opponents. I cannot wait for this matchup. This is going to be absolutely incredible. All right, if you have become a member of the Patreon page, I want to thank you so much. Your memberships make it possible for me to do these videos and to take the time to do these videos right, to give you the quality that you deserve. You humble me and you honor me. So please accept a sincere thanks. And if you ever want to join the Patreon, it's 100% free to sign up. We make these weekly breakdown videos free and available on the Patreon page. And if you ever want to upgrade your membership, folks, we have tiers starting as low as $2 a month. I would love to see you guys over there. Link is in the description. All right, well, we know what's in store for these two teams. The Seahawks travel down to Los Angeles for a huge match in the NFC West. Again, this will have implications for the division lead and possibly even into the future, a first round bye, because I think we have to say it. I know it's, we're week 10, 11, but both of these teams have to be considered Super Bowl contenders at this point. You heard it here first on Josh's NFC West breakdowns. Okay, maybe not, but we all know the deal. That is what is waiting for us. I don't know what's going to happen in that game, but we're going to be here to break down the film, and I'll see you guys then.